Hello, welcome to my first video. A lot of you may not know me. My name is Mike. You may have seen me on other channels as Wolverine Mikey. So why do I have this channel? I don't know. To be honest, don't know where this is going to go, but we'll see. Who am I? I'm just a normal guy who likes nerdy, scary things, loves to figure out how everything works together. I was born in Massachusetts, but I grew up in Michigan. But then I attended Ball State University for a year. I graduated from the University of Michigan with a degree in math. And my early career was as an actuary, insurance company statistics kind of guy. But after 2 different layoffs, I settled in data analytics. The layoffs were downsizing, but it happens. As a data analyst, I've been with a collections company, a public utility, and now I'm working for an agricultural company here in Florida. I've lived in Illinois, Minnesota. Now I've settled down in Florida. Been here about 5 years. A little bit about me. Yes, I'm a little older gentleman, but, I am not retired yet. I am still working and having fun down here. So, what is this channel going to be about? At this point, I really don't know. We'll kind of figure that out as we go along. To start out, I'll probably be talking a little bit about me as a mature scare actor. Yes, I scare act at a local haunted attraction here in Florida. Why, you may ask? That I'll discuss that a little more. But after that, who knows where this could go. Just basically talking about me, my life, and what may come. Okay, to start off, I would like to thank 3 people. 1, Zach Coker from Coker Culture, Raymond Gilstrap from Ascalon, and Jason Napier from Try Hard Things. All 3 have YouTube channels. They have a podcast kind of live stream on Sunday nights called The Nerd Herd. And I started getting involved with them, just befriending them because I had met Zach Coker at the haunted attraction down here and became friends with all of them. And they really encouraged me to move out of my comfort zone and get on here and start my channel up. So to them, a great big thanks. Hopefully I can live up to expectations. Now, I am not polished. I am not, great at public speaking. I just enjoy talking to people. I like to interact, but here it's more just presenting myself. Now, how did I get where I am now? First off, many years. Make a long story short, I was working remote after COVID, and I remained working with a Michigan company even after I moved down here to Florida to help with aging in-laws. About 1.5 years into my life here in Florida, the company I was working for decided that they wanted all employees back in the office at least 3 days a week. Well, as the company was in Michigan and I was here in Florida, I was hoping for an exception because they had approved me moving. Wasn't to be the case. So after a long thought process and discussion with my wonderful wife, it was decided that moving back was just not going to be an option. So I started looking for jobs down here in Florida. I ended up finding a job with a great company that was only 3 miles from my house. So I was very excited. Also, living down here in a senior community, so 55 and over, and that community not being real active about, doing a lot of activities outside of our community, I had to search out something else to do that would give me energy, that would revitalize me. And as Zach would say, what's your why? My why was, I've got to find something that gives me that energy to pump me back up. So in fall of 2023, I purchased a season pass to a haunt here in Plant City called Sir Henry's Haunted Trail. Turns out it's only about 4 miles from my house and about 1 mile from work. I bought the season pass because it wasn't much more than going a couple of nights, price of admission. So I decided I'd bite the bullet, and I did it. Well, it's not my wife's cup of tea. So she says, you go and do it yourself and just have fun. I ended up going every single night. They were open for that Halloween event, which happened to be their 10th anniversary season. I got to know a lot of people there and, started helping out wherever was needed, just general staffing. So because I was there so often and got to know so many of them, they invited me to their cast party at the end of the season. I ended up coming back for the Christmas event to just help volunteer and staff wherever possible. Well, I get there and they said, due to not much additional staffing being needed, how would you like to scare act? Well, anybody that knows me, that was out of my comfort zone. I'm not used to doing things that that are new to me. Anything that leaves me to the unknown. But I jumped in. I said, let's do it. And one of the scare actors there kept telling me, you can do it. If most of these scare actors are teenagers, some even in middle school. If they can do it, you can do it. Just do it. He was right. Once I got into costume, into makeup, and got my role and was put on a trail, I became that person, and I loved it. So I have been back now for every event of every season, every year since then. And even up to the point of helping to manage one of the trails this past year. And I played a variety of characters, and I don't see any place in the future where I will probably stop doing this. It has just been very enriching for me. I get to interact with people of all ages, all backgrounds, and thank you to the management there. They have put faith in me and supported me, and I have grown in roles for every season. So to them, thank you as well. Okay, for people that are not familiar with Sir Henry's Haunted Trail here in Plant City, it's an outdoor haunt that has trails that walk through different scenes. Much of it is outdoors, but during the main seasons, the Halloween season, there are 3 trails, a hayride, escape rooms, a whole myriad of things to do. They also have a common area where you can be milling around and characters may just come right up to you. It is a lot of fun. My wife said to me, I don't like being scared. I have a heart condition. I don't want to go there and risk it. And I kept trying to talk her into coming out. Well, once I got involved more, she came out and she actually really enjoyed it. She says, it's not at all what I expected, and I actually had fun with it. She says, I don't want to get involved, but you have fun, and I will come out and see you, and I will enjoy the events. So, very great place. I will note that, unlike a commercial operation, it is a lot of the people there are all volunteers, which makes it it is a charitable organization, a 501c3, and we all volunteer, and we do that because we love doing it, not because we're getting paid to be there, that we're looking to find a name for ourselves, be found out by casting companies. We're there because we love doing this. So where does that bring us from here? Where do we go from here on this channel? I don't know. But I'm going to bring you along on all my journeys and my life as a scare actor. We do have an event that is coming up, another one. It's going to be a Wild West event. Right now we're up to 4 events a year. We have the traditional Halloween event, which starts usually at the end of September and runs through the first weekend in November. And that is a lot of fun. That's the biggest event. We also have a Christmas event. It started out just as lights, and since then they got to more a traditional scare event and made it into a spooky Christmas. And yes, it is spooky. There are ghosts. There's all sorts of creatures, but it is a lot of fun. The next event that they actually was their second one that they created was their Valentine's Day event, which many years has been called Love's Revenge. I think that's going to be the standing name for it. It is a lot of fun. People go, scary and Valentine's? What do they have in common? Here, they have a lot in common. It is a great event and often well attended. Now, the Christmas event is only a couple weekends. Valentine's Day is one weekend. And just last year, we added the Wild West event and barbecue. Haunted Ghost Town and barbecue. It was a lot of fun with a common area show, a bank robbery, gunfight, real horses, firearms going off, just a wide array of things, along with a couple scare trails. This went over so well. This year, it's coming back. And we have it this year coming up April 17th, 18th, and 19th. And you can buy tickets online at SirHenry'sHauntedTrail.com. I will say, if you love cowboys and you love scary things, this was tailor-made for you. Please think about coming out and joining us. So, I enjoy my life as a young at heart person living here in Florida and loving life. Now, this channel may not be right for everybody, but I figured I'd put it out here and let you decide if it's right for you. Please like, share, subscribe, and leave me a comment. Let me know what you thought and where I can improve, and we'll go from here. But all in all, thank you for watching this, my first video. Bye.